Hi, hello, namaste, dear students. Welcome back to Amines Lecture 5. Dear students, in our previous video class, we come across regarding basic characters of amines. In that last 10 minutes, of the video, where we come across regarding a basic character of, that is a relative basic strength of aromatic amine with ammonia. Let me recall that last 5 minutes class and let us begin with the new concept. So that is the last one, aromatic amine. Here aromatic amine means aniline. When you compare the relative basic strength of aromatic amine with ammonia, which is more basic in nature? Of course, the answer is ammonia. That is ammonia. This is aniline. Okay. So the question is, why aniline is less basic? So in the previous class we come across aniline is less basic because due to the presence of an electron withdrawing, a partial electron withdrawing benzene ring. Okay. When these electrons are withdrawn partially by the benzene ring, they are involved in what? Resonance. Hence, these lone pair of electrons not easily available for donation. Hence, it acts as a weak base. That is the one reason. Another reason, think that the aniline donated the lone pair of electron. To the acid. Acid means which furnish H plus ion, correct? Think it donated a lone pair of electron to the acid. When you furnish to the acid, what happens? It becomes protonated. That is NS3 plus protonated ion, correct? Anilinium ion. It becomes anilinium ion. So now keep this point in the mind. Aniline exhibits more number of resonance structure, means it exhibits 5 resonance structure, whereas anilinium ion it exhibits only 2 resonance structure. Aniline has 5 resonance structure, whereas anilinium ion has only 2 resonance structure. Why I am mentioning this point means, higher the resonance structure, higher is the stability. Lower the resonance structure, lower is the stability. So that is what aniline is less basic when compared with ammonia. So among these two only if you compare, aniline and anilinium ion, if you compare, aniline is stable but anilinium ion is less stable because it does not contain lone pair of electron, hence it exhibits only 2 resonance structure. Anilinium ion, it exhibits only 2 resonance structure like this. The protonated aniline, it exhibits only 2 resonance structure. That one I am writing here. It exhibits only 2 resonance structure. Okay, this bond is shifted here, this one here is shown here. But aniline, it exhibits more number of resonance structure. In the previous video class, I have shown you how the aniline exhibits resonance structure. Okay, so keep in the mind. Okay, higher the number of resonance structure, higher is the stability. It is more basic. Okay, lesser the number of resonance structure, lesser is the stability, lesser is the basic property. But overall, aniline is less basic when compared with ammonia. One is the electrons are not easily available for donation, is because of these electrons are involved in what? Resonance, or partially withdrawn by benzene ring. After forming a protonated ion, it is unstable. Hence, aniline is weak basic when compared with ammonia. See, apart from that also I mentioned another few points, that is presence of electron withdrawing group. Presence of electron withdrawing group on the benzene ring, like a nitro group. Presence of electron withdrawing group on the benzene ring decreases the basic strength of the amines. Basic strength of what? Amines. Correct? See, in this amine, there is an electron withdrawing group, that is NO2 group. It withdraws electron, the lone pair of electrons on the nitrogen of ammonia. Of the ammonia is, of the amine is withdrawn by what? NO2. Hence, its basic strength is less when compared with aniline and ammonia. Similarly, presence of electron releasing group attached to the benzene. Presence of electron releasing group attached to the benzene. Okay, here methyl group is electron releasing group. It releases what electron? That time basic strength increases. Basic strength increases. So keep in mind, the basic strength of the aromatic amine, it depends on presence of what? Electron withdrawing group. If electron withdrawing group is attached to the benzene ring, its basic character decreases. If electron releasing group is attached to the benzene ring, its basic property increases. Apart from that, if any electron releasing group or withdrawing groups are attached directly to the nitrogen, of the amine, that is, for example, CS3, okay, both are electron releasing groups. Hence, electron density on the nitrogen increases, its basic property also increases. So, in the place of these groups, if phenyl group is there, like this, for example, let me show here only. Okay, if the 2 hydrogen atom of the aniline, let me replace by what? Another 2 phenyl group. Okay, another 2 phenyl group. What happens? It is having very less basic. It is very less basic because the presence of what? Electron withdrawing phenyl group. It is triphenylamine. Okay, so that's all regarding what? The previous class. Now today's class, let us focus on remaining chemical properties of amines, that is alkylation, acylation, benzylation, carbylamine reaction, reaction with nitrous acid, and reaction with benzene sulfonyl chloride, followed by electrophilic substitution reaction of aniline. What? Aniline. So now, second chemical property, that is alkylation of amines. Alkylation of amines. So what do you mean by alkylation? So very simple. Addition of alkyl group to the amines is called alkylation of amines. Addition of alkyl group to the amines is called alkylation of amines. See, in this what happens? The hydrogen atom of the amine is replaced or substituted by alkyl group. Look at the general equation here. That is, when primary amine is treated with alkyl halide. When primary amine is treated with what? Alkyl halide. That is excess of alkyl halide. When primary amine is treated with an excess of alkyl halide, what happens? It gives a secondary amine followed by tertiary amine and quaternary ammonium salt, isn't it? And primary amine is heated with alkyl halide at 373 Kelvin. So what happens? I will get secondary amine first, that is RN. Look at here. This hydrogen is replaced by what? R group. The hydrogen of the amine is replaced by alkyl group. Okay. In turn, this hydrogen reacts with what? X. In turn, reacts with what? Halide. So to form hydrogen halide. So this is what? the substitution of what alkyl group takes place. The substitution of what? The substitution of the hydrogen by the alkyl group takes place. This is called what? Alkylation of amines. Means let me write here R, then H. Okay, this one I have written here. Plus what we got? We got HX, hydrogen halide. So we got here secondary amine. We got secondary amine. Further, the obtained secondary amine. Further, the obtained secondary amine. Further, the obtained secondary amine again reacts with what? Alkyl halide. Again reacts with what? Alkyl halide. Keep in the mind, here amine act as a nucleophile. The presence of pair of electrons on the amine, it acts as a nucleophile, hence it is undergoing a series of reaction. Okay. So further it forms what? RN, R. Here this hydrogen is replaced by what? R group. This hydrogen is replaced by R group, and this H reacts with halogen to form, that is tertiary amine. It forms what? Tertiary amine. Plus again I am getting what? HX. HX. Correct? HX. Okay, that is hydrogen halide. This I got here tertiary amine. Tertiary amine. Further, the obtained tertiary amine again it reacts. Again it reacts. Why? Because still lone pair of electrons are there on the nitrogen of amine here. Still it acts as a nucleophile. Still there is a presence of lone pair of electrons on nitrogen. Still it acts as a nucleophile. Hence it reacts with another alkyl halide. Because we have taken excess of alkyl halide in the beginning. Okay. And to form quaternary ammonium salt. To form quaternary ammonium salt. Quaternary ammonium salt, that is when R is added it becomes quaternary ammonium, then X minus, so it becomes quaternary ammonium salt. Quaternary ammonium salt, it becomes quaternary ammonium salt. So this is what, friends, how alkylation of amines takes place. So for that we need to take excess of alkyl halide. That time the substitution of hydrogen atom of the amine by the alkyl group takes place. This process is called alkylation of amines. So in exam, if they ask you give example, then you can take R as a alkyl group or aryl group. It is your wish. Either you can take R as a methyl group, it becomes methylamine. Then here I will get N, N dimethylamine. Then here I get N, N trimethylamine. Then here I am going to get quaternary, means tetramethyl ammonium halide. Okay, replaced by what? R by CS3. Then here RX, replace RX, that is by CS3I. Okay. Otherwise, if you want me to write the reaction, means I will write. But anyhow, this is the same thing already we come across in preparation of amines. Okay, you can go through that class. I have mentioned in preparation of amines. Okay, otherwise let me replace here. RX, let me replace it by what? CS3I. Methyl iodide. Here CS3. Methylamine. So what I am getting here? I will get what? Dimethylamine. Plus I am getting HI. Similarly, here also same. So dimethylamine reacts with what? Alkyl halide HI to form trimethylamine. Plus hydrogen iodide. Further, the trimethylamine reacts with hydrogen iodide to form quaternary, that is tertiary methyl ammonium iodide. CS3 tetramethyl ammonium iodide. Tetramethyl ammonium ammonium iodide. Okay. Okay, now another. Even they may ask some one more question. Otherwise, for CET point of view, say how many moles of alkyl halide is required? How many moles of alkyl halide is required to convert a 1 mole of primary amine into quaternary ammonium salt? To convert a 1 mole of primary amine into 1 mole of quaternary ammonium salt, how many moles of alkyl halide is required? That is a question mark. Means in order to convert 1 mole of primary amine into 1 mole of quaternary ammonium salt, we required, look at here, based on the R group, only one R group is there. For quaternary ammonium salt, 1, 2, 3, 4 R groups are required. 4 R groups are required, means it requires 3 moles. It requires 3 moles of what? 3 moles of alkyl halide. Howda? Look at here, 1 mole. Then again we are using what? Sorry, I have shown wrong here. CH3 I have to take, okay? 2 moles and here also 3 mole, correct? 3 mole. Getting? 1 mole, 2 mole and 3 mole. Okay? So please make a correction. Instead of writing HI there, I have written here. Okay? So this is methyl iodide. Methyl iodide, here also methyl iodide. Now, to convert a secondary amine into quaternary ammonium salt, how many moles of methyl iodide or alkyl halide is required? How many means? Already 2 R groups are there, remaining 2 is required, hence 2 moles are required. To convert a tertiary amine into quaternary ammonium salt, how many moles means? Only 1 mole. Only 1 mole of alkyl halide. Okay, students, this is what about the second property, that is alkylation of amines. Alkylation of amines. So keep in the mind, in the place of methyl group, even you can take what? Aryl group also. You can take aryl group. Okay. You can use their C6H5 phenyl group also you can use. So that's all about what? Second property. Next, let me focus on the third property, acylation of amines. Acylation of amines. What do you mean by acylation of amines? So very simple. It is the replacement of active hydrogen atom of the amine. A replacement of active hydrogen atom of the amines by the acyl group. By the acyl group is called acylation of amines. Replacement of what? Replacement, that is third one, acylation. Acylation of amines. So we are studying what? Chemical properties of amines. Under the chemical property, first one is basic property of amines, second is alkylation of amines, third is acylation of amines. So what is the meaning of acylation of amines means? Replacement of active hydrogen atom of the amines by the acyl group. By the acyl group. This is the acyl group. Okay, this is what? Acyl group. Okay, replacement of what? Active hydrogen atom of the amine. Active hydrogen atom of the amine by the acyl group is called acylation of amines. Of course, this acylation of amines is taken place in the presence of what? Pyridine as a catalyst. In the presence of pyridine as a catalyst, we are treating with what? Acyl chloride. Okay, when acyl chloride is treated with a primary amine, when it is treated with primary amine, that time what happens? The active hydrogen atom of the amine is replaced by acyl group, is called acylation of amines. That is Rn. Okay, this hydrogen as it is, this H is replaced by what? Acyl group, C double bond O R. C double bond O R. Okay, hope you can get now. This is what acyl group. Okay, plus what I am getting? I am getting H and Cl. Together it forms HCl. HCl is. Okay, this process is called acylation of amines. Then go with an example. Let me replace R by methyl group. When methylamine is treated with acetyl chloride. Okay, that is Cl C double bond O CS3. Actually CS3 COCl, that is the formula. For our convenient purpose I am writing just to show how the H and Cl is removed. Okay, for our convenient purpose I am writing the reverse manner. Okay, it reacts with what? Acetyl chloride in the presence of pyridine as a catalyst. In the presence of pyridine, it converts what? It gives, of course, what is the product obtained here? Look at here. I will not mention the name of the product. Look at here. It is N substituted. For N, R group is attached. N substituted acetamide. N substituted acetamide. I am getting N substituted acetamide. N substituted acetamide. Okay. So here I will get what is the N. For N which is attached, that is methyl group. So N methyl, of course, Cl is gone. CS3N H here replaced by acyl group. C double bond O CS3. So it becomes N methyl acetamide. N methyl acetamide. Otherwise, even you can call it as N methyl ethanamide. Ethanamide. Plus I am getting HCl. Plus HCl. Okay. Plus HCl. Plus HCl. HCl. Okay. Similarly, replace this methyl group by benzene ring, phenyl group. Even I can write it as benzene here, otherwise C6H5 you can write. Okay. This becomes aniline. When aniline reacts with acyl chloride, in the presence of pyridine, it gives, see, here the substituent becomes phenyl group. Okay, N-phenyl acetamide. Plus I am getting HCl. See, as we know, here pyridine is a strong base when compared with what? Amine. That is what this strong base reacts with what? Acid. During the reaction, the acid is formed. This acid reacts with what? Pyridine. Hence, equilibrium reaction shifts towards forward reaction. Shift towards forward. Okay. In the place of acyl chloride, even you can use acetic anhydride also. We can use acetic anhydride. We can add acyl group in the form of acetic anhydride. That is CS3 C double bond O C double bond O CS3. Even we can use acetic anhydride. Okay. Okay, let me treat with what? Aniline. Aromatic amine I am taking. Aniline. What happens? Only acyl group replaces what? Active hydrogen atom. Okay, CS3CO. CS3CO group reacts with what? One of the hydrogen. one of the hydrogen to form in the presence of pyridine as a catalyst. So I am getting here N, or let me show like this, NH2. Okay, so this H is replaced by what? This hydrogen reacts with what? CH3COO. Okay, so to form acetic acid I am getting further. Anyway, let me finish up this reaction. So further I am getting here C double bond O CH3 plus CH3 C double bond O OH. Okay, OH. This hydrogen reacts with CH3COO to form acetic acid. To form acetic acid. What is the name of this product? Acetanilide. Acetanilide. Otherwise, O or R, I told this becomes substituted. N substituted acetamide. Correct? Like that we can write N-phenyl. This is a phenyl group. N-phenyl acetamide. N-phenyl acetamide. Okay, students, this is what regarding the third chemical property, acylation of amines. Acylation of amines. Okay, next, benzylation of amines. Fourth chemical property, benzylation. Benzylation of amines. Okay, what is the meaning of benzylation? So just now we come across acylation. Similarly, benzylation. If we add acyl group, it is called acylation of amines. If we add benzoyl group, then it is called benzylation of amines. That is replacement of active hydrogen atom of the amines by the benzoyl group. By the benzoyl group to form N substituted benzamide. To form N substituted benzamide is called benzylation of amines. That is, take a primary amine, take the primary amine, react with what? Benzoyl chloride. React with what? Benzoyl chloride. That is, in the place of methyl group, just you write benzene. C6H5, phenyl group. C6H5, C double bond O, Cl. Remembering, in the previous example I took acetyl chloride. Here I am taking benzoyl chloride. Benzoyl chloride. Benzoyl chloride. Okay. When benzoyl chloride reacts with what? Primary amine. Primary amine. Same in the presence of pyridine. Okay, benzylation takes place. That is, one of the hydrogen is replaced by what? Benzoyl group. Replaced by benzoyl group. Here H and Cl react to form HCl. I am getting HCl. Then remaining replace or H replaced by C double bond O phenyl group. Okay. That is, R group is attached to the nitrogen here. So N substituted. N substituted benzamide. N substituted benzamide is formed. See, even you can treat with secondary amine also. I think I forgot to mention the previous example. Instead of primary amine, even you can use secondary amine also. There we will get N, N disubstituted acetamide. Here also you will get N, N because another hydrogen is there. This hydrogen also you can replace by benzoyl group. Okay. So N, N disubstituted benzamide. So okay. Example, replace R by methyl group. So CS3NH2. When methylamine reacts with what? Benzoyl chloride. Even instead of benzene ring you can write C6H5 also. C6H5 C double bond O Cl reacts with benzoyl chloride in the presence of pyridine as a catalyst. Okay, it gives N-methyl. N-methyl benzamide plus you are getting HCl. N-methyl benzamide. Okay, so that's all about the benzolation of amines. So next concept, fifth one, carbylamine reaction. Fifth one, carbylamine reaction. Okay, what do you mean by carbylamine reaction? So it is very simple. See, this reaction is answered by only primary amines. Means here a primary amine is heated with chloroform. With alcoholic potassium hydroxide. To form an intolerable smell, to form a compound of intolerable smell, that is respective alkyl isocyanide. To form a alkyl isocyanide, that is NC. To form a respective alkyl isocyanide which is having intolerable smell, otherwise poisonous smell. This alkyl isocyanide which is obtained, it is having a poisonous smell or intolerable smell. Okay, or you can call it as alkyl carbylamine. Okay, plus what are the other possible means? You will get a potassium chloride plus water. So look at here, just by looking at this reaction, how to balance, let me tell you. Later let me go with what? How the actual reaction takes place. Okay, now look at here. See how many chlorines are there? 3 are there. So balance by writing 3 Cl. Potassium becomes 3, and you write here 3 KOH. The next, what about oxygen? 3 are there. Balance by adding 3 oxygen. So hydrogen, 3 2s are 6. Automatically it is balancing. 3H plus 4, 5, 6. So here R, N and C react to form isocyanide, which is having intolerable smell. So let us focus on what? With example. That is, if I replace R by methyl group, you can consider R as a methyl group or you can take phenyl group C6H5 phenyl group. Okay, if I take phenyl group, I will get aromatic compound, aromatic isocyanide is formed. If I use methyl, I will get alkyl isocyanide. Okay, so that is when methylamine reacts with chloroform plus potassium hydroxide, alcoholic potassium hydroxide. Upon heating, it forms methyl isocyanide. Methyl isocyanide, which is having intolerable smell. We can't tolerate the smell. Such a bad odor it is having. Plus we are getting 3 moles of potassium chloride plus 3 moles of water. Okay. Okay, this is what regarding carbalamine reaction. So keep in the mind, it is not a nitrile group. Nitrile means methyl nitrile. It will be CN, cyanide group. Is called nitrile. NC is not nitrile. What makes a difference? Valence of nitrogen is 3. So 1, 2, 3. Carbon valence is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But here, correct? Only double bond is there because valence of nitrogen is 3 na. 1, 2, 3. Getting? So that makes a difference between what? Nitrile. This is nitrile. Methyl cyanide. This is methyl isocyanide. Okay, don't confuse. Okay. Now let me explain how this actual reaction takes place. Look at first what happens. The primary amine what we are taking, methylamine, it reacts with chloroform. It reacts with what? Chloroform. Look at. It reacts with what? Chloroform. It reacts with chloroform. CH3, CHCl3, chloroform. Okay, two form. Look at here. Hydrogen reacts with Cl to form HCl. Okay, hydrogen reacts with Cl. This also H reacts with what? Cl, and this HCl. Okay, how many moles of Cl you are getting? I am getting 3 moles of HCl. Correct? One HCl. Let me show like this. So 1 HCl, 2 HCl, and 3 HCl. What is left? CS3NC. Methyl isocyanide is left. So now among these two, this is more acidic, hydrochloric acid. It is acidic in nature, hydrochloric acid. This acid always reacts with what? Acid always reacts with base. So base, what we taken? We taken potassium hydroxide. So hence the obtained hydrochloric acid reacts with what? Potassium hydroxide. Acid reacts with base to form potassium chloride. K plus OH minus. K reacts with what? Cl minus. Correct? To form KCl plus what is left? H and OH. That is water. Water. Correct? So how many moles of HCl is formed here? 3 moles. So hence you take 3 HCl. Okay. That time 3 balances. So here 3 Cl. 3 Cl, 3 Cl. K3, 3K. So here 3. Okay. So next reaction is over. So next what you do? Sum of the equation. Add both the equation. Before you add, cancel the similar terms present at left side and right side. So left side, right side I am having HCl. Here also I am having 3 moles of HCl. Let me cancel the two terms. So now what is left? Is it any same terms are there left side and right side? No. Then just you add and write it. It becomes CS3 NH2. This one CS3 NH2. Okay. This is CHCl3. CHCl3. Okay. Gives rise to CS3 NC plus 3KCl plus 3HOH. That is water. Of course, I have forgotten this one. 3KOH plus 3KOH. So this is what the reaction. This reaction written directly here. So these two are same. Correct? water. So this is what about carbylamine reaction. So keep in the mind, this reaction is answered by only primary aliphatic amine or aromatic amine. Aromatic amine means in the place of methyl I have to use, in the place of methylamine just you have to use aniline. Use what? Aniline. Use aniline. Okay, then you will get here, you will get a phenyl isocyanide. Phenyl isocyanide. The compound you will get here, phenyl isocyanide. Phenyl isocyanide. So that's all about what? Carbylamine reaction. So then students, remaining concept let me explain in my next class. Okay, thank you.